This is Third Strike in Jam. This is what my nose is acting funny. Winners semis. So we're talking about this one right here. All right. So this is Bad Dog versus Mighty Fox. Jam is one of the better Mighty Foxes out there. He's very consistent. I don't know if it's maybe he just doesn't want to learn a new character. Alright, so immediately gets punished. That special is super unsafe. Makes his life bar go bye-bye. So yep, once again, delayed heavy punch. So check this out, right? One of the things that makes Bad Dog's jumping heavy so interesting is that this is obviously a delayed button. Right? Check out how long he takes before he presses the button. He's waiting almost until he's recovered. Like, look how late he does it. He's in the air for so long, and he only starts doing it about halfway into the jump arc. So, Thirdstrike knows that this hits extremely late because it moves the hurt box below, right? So, hitbox is right about here. Hurt box is right up here. You know what I mean? Like, this is the character. He hasn't landed yet, but Bad Dog can just fucking hit you with this big disjointed hurt box. So it's an excellent cross-up tool. So anytime you see a neutral jump like that, expect to block standing. Anytime you see something like that, just expect to block standing, expect to cross-up, right? Once again, just makes health bar disappear. Thirdstrike obviously understands the game very well. Picked up Bad Dog extremely quickly. Okay, gets a counter hit. So let's look back at that. What happened here? Big whiff, dash up, jab. Exactly. This is what Lem needed to be doing against Starrich that he didn't do. Right? Whiff, one dash. You're probably mashing? Yeah, you're probably mashing. This is what he needs to be doing. One dash, not two, because if you dash twice, he's just going to jab check you. Alright, so gets a combo. Spends meter.
He's looking a little crazy right now.
Okay, jump in heavy punch. We'll jump in heavy.
Looking kind of really good.
That overhead, obviously, look at this.
He's looking kind of really good.
Hits him. This was a whiff special, if I'm not mistaken.
He's looking kind of really good.
Yep. Jabs. Wants to get something. Not blocking. Gets punished. Yeah, Street Fighter. Yeah, he's a great player. That much is certain. Street Fighter knows how to play this game. Street Fighter plays a lot of Punch Planet. He's like extremely good at that game.
Possibly. Super. Yep.
Okay, gets the damage. Obviously, my Bad Dog has higher than average damage. Just guesses wrong and just gets punished, right? So they both back off, which I think is interesting because like Bad Dog's round start is extremely strong. Obviously, just gets clipped by overhead again. Damage. Does a forward roll. Now, what happened here? Yep, gets a forward roll. The problem with this forward roll is that the slowest possible option that he had is what he went for. Right? Like, low jab just doesn't recover quick enough. Or low jab just doesn't come out quick enough for him to have done that. Like, at best, he would have light attacked, like standing light, and he might have gotten him to block. But that was it. Anyway. Keeps going. Okay, great. So check this out. I've never really commented on it at length, but one of the best things the Mighty Fox has is this stupid new overhead. Does that look like an overhead? Yes, in slow motion, but up close, it's extremely ambiguous. So if you're blocking low and this comes at you, you might not block standing, right? It's kind of just a visual effect. Gets the combo. Has to burst out. Overhead once again. Good flash kick. I think one of the coolest things in the game is this, right? Straight up call out on the flash kick. Boom. Get an extension. It's really cool.
Oh, what?
Anyway, this was like, I don't know what happened. It seems like just general jank of the game where it's situations like that the characters can switch side on, unfortunately. Anyways, I think, yeah,
The side switch is doing the
once
work.
again gets hit by overhead. I don't think Third Strike was ready for this to happen. Like, I think this kind of freaked out both players, and they, you know, got in a scramble situation. Okay, once again, overhead, combo, do it again. There you go. Yeah, he doesn't drop funky side switches, but I don't think he was expecting it either. I don't think he had like a game plan. Extremely delayed heavy.
What's gonna happen? What's it gonna look like?
Probably could have got more and let him land.
This power dog. So chat's asked, does bad dog down strong beat bad dogs? Oh, power dog. Oh, you mean like power hook dog's uppercut? It should. It has this. It should, because it should have the same properties as Mighty Fox's flash kick. I don't think it hard trades. It should beat it. It probably trades at best, or at worst. Extremely fast startup. Okay, so this is what people need to be doing, right? When you're at this range against Bad Dog, he goes for overhit, right? Like, you're being put in this. This is not punishable by like most of the cast, right? Hardly most characters have like a button for this. So all Jam does is he walks back. Watch. Just walks back. That's all you have to do, right? Every time you do that, you're able to at worst rather, get Bad Dog to block, because his recovery is so high that either you get a punish or you can jab and you can get yourself in a plus situation, right? Okay, gets a combo, counter burst, extremely good. That might have been just mashing. I don't know if that was like a hard call out. How did this happen? So trades go across. Yeah, this is just a straight up counter hit, isn't it?
Okay, good overhead.
So it goes across, he goes for a dash. Yep. Wake up, quick rise. So this is just, you know, this game has the ability to quick rise, and all you have to do is mash on light, right, for it to happen. So I know that Third Strike's mashing here. Just mashing standing jab. Just hoping that somebody goes for a special that you can like counter hit out of. That's what happens. So good hit confirmed there.
He got a combo attacked. Was getting a little too.
Okay, Jam smartly walking back, just waiting for an opening to get in. Doesn't hold black. Extremely good.
Oh, nice.
It's called a barre. No. I don't know anything about that. We don't speak that here.
No need to spend it, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay. This is very cool. This is great. All right, so check it out. So this entire sequence is really nice.
I don't know.
So whiff, go for the special. Third Strike doesn't hold back. What's up, Inku? Doesn't hold back long enough. Gets countered. Mighty Fox dashes on the other side. Right, so you can dash through your opponent in these situations. Boom, overhead. Right. This was extremely good timing. I want to see this again.
Trigger happy on that.
Because in this situation, Third Strike is straight up matching jab, right? You can see that it's coming out. But it whiffs. That's really cool. Look at how, like, you see this? That's a hitbox right there. that's a hurt box. Look at that. Immediately gets a combo. That's extremely cool interaction. Alright, so he gets his damage in. Jabs out. Gets a counter burst. And this is really sick. So gets hit. Goes for burst, doesn't want to die. And he gets this huge air launch. Alright, just go for your specials. You get an air extension. Thank you, Racing Ground.
Burst.
The burst to save his life. Third Strike.
Okay, yeah, good block, good block.
Okay, no punish. Is that it? Is that it?
But, you know,
It sure
it's
is.
Bad Dog.
Tied up.
He does so much
Is
damage.
that it?
So, you can see here that even though, you know, correctly blocked and jab punished, It's just not enough like hit advantage, I guess. I'm assuming in this situation because he jabs so far, I guess. Like he blocks, right? And he jabs like not quite in his face. He just gets too much hit decay, I guess. Not enough hit advantage, right? And yeah, no, his special just doesn't connect, right? Well, his is that crouching medium? That's crouching medium, right? No, that's crouching heavy rather. That's 2H, right? Yeah, 2H just doesn't have enough hit advantage to connect, and he gets punished.
No punish. Is that
So
it?
nothing.
Is that it?
In that situation, it might have been better for him to just go for flash kick, honestly. But he probably just wanted to kill. He wanted the high damage.
Sure is. Okay.
All right. So now they're in final round, tied up. Very smartly blocked. See, now he adapts to it. So check it out. Exactly what I was saying. Exactly what I just said. Check it out. Exact same situation. Right? Go for jab. Again. Goes for jab. But instead of going for heavy, he goes for, if I'm not mistaken, this is forward special. No, that's what he does there is two crouching lights, standing heavy, and then back special. That's what he does. Alright? So he goes from light to heavy instead of going for crouching. He goes for standing to heavy instead of crouching heavy. Standing heavy is always going to have faster startup. So just keep that part in mind, right? Delayed. He's just blocking. Gets hit by the overhead. Blocks out of it.
Patience. Very level-headed player.
Okay, good air.
No combo conversion. Doesn't matter though. Manages to recover just in time.
Okay.
Oh, not
So this is one of the weird things about Mighty Fox. You know, he gets his extension, he blocks. Now, in the corner, what's going to happen here is that he's going to dash too far, right? So Fight of Animals has a very, I guess, large fixed dash distance, right? Like, you dash pretty fucking far in this game for every time you double tap. So, in this situation, the reason it blocks is because his combo is not spaced. And when he goes for the dash cancel, right here, he just goes under him. So he drops it. Trade situation doesn't get too bad.
I was ready for the answer.
Oh, the meter. Oh, it goes right through.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
jam.
So yeah, not every super in this game is built alike. There's going to be situations where, you know, you can burst because there's an air gap, but
Oh,
you
the meter. Oh,
get
it
called out.
goes right through. Yeah, jam. Let's go.
Because the super, like,
Man.
Had to go.
there's a gap between, there's an air gap between this hit, like, let me pull it back again.
I was ready for the answer.
There's an air gap right here where he does the super, and because of that, you know, doesn't matter. Supers will always go through bursts whenever they can, so you can't, like, burst the hit before it.
Had to go for it.
Had to go for it.
Yeah, you didn't have much of a choice in the matter.
1-1.
Generally, bursting against a Mighty Fox combo, unless it's, like, after a flash kick or something like that, you're gonna get punished.
Game.
We're going through it right.
Okay. There we go.
Ooh.
Once again, delayed heavy punch in the air.
In a tournament
Great button.
with a huge drought.
So they just keeping their distance.
Ones.
And yeah, the best thing that Bad Dog can do is just hope that one of these confirms. You can just go in, hit air heavy. If it blocks it, doesn't matter. If he hits it, then he has damage.
It's very tough. It's very volatile.
So you can see that he tried to go for an air reset, but it was too far away.
Said in Battle for the Grid, sometimes you are the ranger, sometimes you are the putty.
Getting burst out.
Suppose
Getting mixed by overhead.
I don't know what analogy to make here, but
Oh, tries to
They're
get
both just kind of feeling each other out.
I appreciate the attempt. Fox's limb just does not stick out
Overhead again.
far enough.
Not respecting it.
Mighty Fox
That's something that happens a lot. I don't see people respecting the overhead, so you got meter here, you can kill.
That enough?
Boom.
Yes, it is.
it sure is.
Okay, good.
What you like to see.
Air hit. Doesn't get anything, though.
Is in fact what you like to see.
So this is one of the strongest things that Mighty Fox can do to get a full combo is that he moves up.
Is in fact what you like to see.
He's going to do light jab. Exactly. Right. You see light jab and you think there's a gap, so you this is kind of the essence of Fight of Animals, basically, like drop pressure. The thing is that in this situation, when you want to create a gap where your opponent can block, right? So Jam says, "All right, I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna hit light punch, or just light twice. I'm gonna hit crouching light, and I'm gonna let go." And very expectingly, Third Strike crouch blocks, right? Because the low attacks are coming out, so he wants the low attack, low block. Screw that, go over overhead, get a full combo.
Classic combo.
Good air reset, so check that out. Another kind of like critical part of these two characters is their air reset, so check it out. Crouching heavy, stand heavy, stand heavy, special 2 kicks, and you can just mash jab there, and if you do it right, you restand your opponent, overhead, boom.
Ooh, what a reset.
What a reset. That's gonna do it.
Easy round.
Good.
So the shenanigans start when Mighty Fox hits
Damn.
light in any way.
Final round, final game.
Final round, final game.
Good punish, check that out. I want to go back to that.
Final round, final game.
Boom.
Final round, final.
So what is this? This is standing heavy, right?
All tied up. Final round, final game.
This button is standing heavy. I'm almost certain it is. So you go some standing heavy,
Final round,
back special,
ready to take it.
has to burst out. Yeah, that's standing heavy. So, that I think the adaptation here that we're watching is very clear. If you're in a matchup, Bad Dog, you block the overhead. Mighty Fox has standing heavy. You can pretty clearly punish with standing heavy. Good backdash. Overhead. Gotta burst out. Doesn't want to lose his life.
It burst, had to burst there.
Blocks the overhead. Smart.
Punish.
Here we go.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. You can see here the jam is very predictably mashing on low, waiting for someone to block, and then he's going to go for the overhead. And if they dash forward and you're already in the dash and the overhead is coming out, they're going to get hit by the overhead and you get a full combo anyway.
somersault.
Somersault. Good call out.
So there was another air reset. Just hits jab. Good flash. Doesn't get anything though.
Really appreciate people tuning in. Buffering is.
Gotta burst out. Most players in situations like this, they'll go for a defensive burst.
Okay.
Like, you just don't want to eat a combo. So I'm almost certain this was an error. Check it out.
Okay. Okay.
Neutral jump light. I'm almost certain this was a mistake. Gets a small extension. All he needs to kill.
Okay. Jam up.
It's jam moves on in this situation. Yeah, I figured you've made a mistake there because like you really don't get anything out of an air light jump in this game.